How's it going, folks? It's your boy Satoshi coming back at you for another video where today we're going to be talking about SocialFi, right? For those of you that have been living under a rock for the past few years, SocialFi is the mix of decentralization and social media, right? It's a way to monetize the creator economy where currently we're giving away a lot of data, right? Creators are giving away a lot of data. Data is going to the big four, the big companies out there, and nobody's able to monetize it. So SocialFi is here to kind of combine social media and decentralized finance, help us in some way, shape, or form reclaim the control of our data. As you know, decentralization tends to do anyways, but SocialFi is a way to improve on it and also help the creator economy. Now, what's the creator economy? Well, this is something you're going to learn in today's video. If you want to find out more resources, please check the links in the description below. There's a lot of stuff that you can learn from us here at the Satoshi Club, so make sure to subscribe for more information and news. Now, first of all, what is SocialFi, right? It basically brings together the principles of social media and decentralized finance, right? At the heart, applications are content creators, influencers, participants who want better control of their data, freedom of speech, and the ability to monetize their social media, following, and engagement. Platforms are structured as DAOs. We all know what DAOs are. And as blockchain technology has come and grown in the recent years, SocialFi infrastructure is able to cope with throughputs required for social media interactions. So scalability is becoming less and less of a problem. Are we still at the level of Facebook? I'm not sure, right? We're going to have to wait and see. Maybe in a few years, right? Maybe in a few months, maybe in a few weeks, but in any case, we are on the way there. Now, some traditional challenges of Web2 social media. Every day, over half the world's population, or almost 60%, spend an average of 2 hours and 27 minutes on social media. And this leads us to the, infamous one-liner, if the product is free, you are the product. So this is us using Google, Facebook, all of the big companies. We actually are the product. Our data is the product. Our interests, our browsing, not history, but our browsing tendencies and everything that we do, that's something that's very, very important, right? All of these platforms have a lot of power, right? They have power to ban content creators when they talk about certain topics that don't go with the platform's agenda. They have, basically any post that could be harmful viewed from the viewpoint of the actual platform itself can be removed. For example, YouTube tends to censor a lot of stuff, whether it's good or bad, it doesn't matter. It's not a fully kind of freedom of speech platform, right? But everyone uses YouTube, and that's okay because, hey, I'm going to use YouTube. I'm going to let the internet remember all my cookies. I'm going to let them take all my data and use it for advertising purposes when I'm trying to get ads shown to me, right? You understand where I'm going with this. Data is crucial in this world, and SocialFi is just another way to remove this data ownership from the big ones, right? Now, another challenge that Web2 applications have had is digital ownership and the ability to track this ownership. Obviously, a lack of digital ownership opens up loopholes for digital piracy if there aren't enough controls in place, and obviously creates problems with that. So decentralization makes it a lot easier. Another shortcoming of Web2 platforms is the inability to monetize brand equity, yet the social following and credibility that these creators have created on social media, they don't really directly translate to monies in the bank quite yet, right? Yes, if you get famous on TikTok, you can do a brand deal, you can do something like that, but it doesn't, immediately give you money. So the building blocks of SocialFi are trying to disrupt Web2. Here's a few examples of some apps. You can check them out, pause the video. But when it comes to monetization, it's a very interesting thing that is happening right now with these creator economies. And right now, I'm going to go ahead and explain to you how a typical creator economy in SocialFi would function. So managing incentives is very important, especially amongst all stakeholders, and it's a key design principle of Web3 apps, which is made possible by the DAO model. Now with SocialFi, we have social tokens that mark the third tier of the economy, where creators can now manage their own economies through social tokens. How does it work? Well, every user with a meaningful brand equity can have their own token. For example, Elon Musk can have his own token and a mini economy that functions around it. The value of the token will be directly proportional to the social clout of the user, so Elon will be valued higher than that of any ordinary person just because Elon is Elon, right? He's already popular. So let's look at what would actually drive the value of the social token in this model. Only those who hold a creator's token can engage with their posts. If you hold, for example, the highest number of the social token, your message will be displayed on top of whatever post you're, commenting on when it comes to Elon. Creators and influencers can also set thresholds that will allow followers with more than a certain number of their tokens to message them directly. Artists who have a huge following can create a subscription model in their social token for those who would like to have premium access, for example, to their creative content. Some of this stuff kind of exists today, like Twitch, or these streaming platforms, but it's still not decentralized, right? It's still not tokenized, and it's still controlled by decentralized authority, right? So if Twitch says, okay, we're not paying creators anymore, then, what to do? These creators will still be creating content, getting views, and, they'll have to do brand deals or switch on to another platform. Now, when a user wants to engage with someone's content, either through a like or share, it also costs them money, which is another way to incentivize this economy. Now, censorship and freedom of speech are also quite important. Most Web2 social media platforms struggle with these, and SocialFi platforms typically rely on decentralized curation through labeling of on-chain data, right? It's always up to the nodes on the chain to choose the right posts. If a node doesn't choose the right post and, releases something harmful, they can be legally tried later on. So this is the whole purpose of a DAO. Each individual node can also choose to block some labels and engage with others, and the control, and so the responsibility itself is within the individual every time. Digital ownership and identity. You guys all remember profile picture, NFTs. They create a form of digital identity like never before. I am my ape and the ape is me. These NFTs are used as Twitter and NFT profile pictures by the holders rather proudly, right? So NFT by design is proof of ownership, and these profile picture NFTs also provide exclusive access to certain communities within SocialFi. NFTs within SocialFi platforms also offer creators distribution capabilities to broadcast their work. So this creates an incentive mechanism for the followers of the artist to go ahead and spread the word. Two key challenges that SocialFi must overcome. First and foremost, scalability. Second of all, a sustainable model. Facebook generates 4 petabytes of data every day, 510,000 comments, posted every minute, 300,000 statuses updated. It's a numbers game, right? So DeSo, the blockchain layer that's being created for SocialFi apps to be built on, claims it can scale better than most of the existing level 1 or layer 1 chains, as they are purpose-built for SocialFi use cases. So they claim that they're able to process 80 posts per second for a 4 million user base when compared to Twitter's 6,000 posts across 300 million users. Go ahead, calculate the ratio, and comment down below. Sustainable economic model, this is probably the hardest part, and obviously all of these aspects are something that is being worked on, and despite the infrastructure and economic model headwinds, SocialFi platforms show promise, and as everything decentralized, it will be a huge market in the future. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. I'm not a financial advisor, and you should do your own due diligence before investing into anything in the blockchain, crypto, or NFT world. And with that being said, I'll see you all in the next video.